Hey guys, today I'm getting this video started with our supper, and I'm going to be making taco soup. I got this recipe from the Husband Project. I have shared it before. I will try my best to link it down below again. It just came out of this, it was out of a Bible study, and it was a whole like little booklet of recipes, and we really like it. It's the ultimate guide to man food, but it's very difficult to find this stuff. Now it is anyways. So I'm going to get you guys down here and get this in the slow cooker so that it can just cook all day. It does not give you a specific time, it just says cook all day. So sometimes, I don't know why I said so, but anyway, there have been times where I cooked it for 4 hours on high. There have been times where I cooked it on 8 hours on low. There's times when I've never cooked it for 6 hours on high. It's just whatever works out for us, and we just, whatever time we decide to eat. So I'm gonna get it, like I said, get the camera down here and get going. Okay, so I've got everything but the onion ready to go. I didn't cut it up yet. So I'm not gonna put the meat in yet because it's gonna be harder to get out of the bowl because it is cold. Actually, let me put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. So y'all are going to hear that. So let's get started with this. 1 can of kidney beans. You do not drain any of these things. Okay, get everything out. 1 can of hominy. You can use yellow or white hominy. It's up to you. Jeff said he didn't like hominy, but he likes it in this. It's the only thing he eats it in. He says it's boiled popcorn. I like it myself. 3 cans of stewed tomatoes. The whole thing. Don't try to chop them up or anything. Just put them in. And I guess my Kitchen Mama can opener is giving out on me because I tried to open cans with it or one of the cans with it this morning, and it wouldn't work. So even though I just put new batteries in it, it wouldn't work right. Like it kept going around and around and around. So I just went with my old standby, and it's harder for me to do that. Why didn't this one open all the way? Alright, this is ranch style beans. You have 1 can with jalapenos and 1 that's plain. This is the jalapeno one. But we're doing 1 can jalapenos and 1 can onion. And that's how they're supposed to come out. But I wanted to do the sweet onion ones. Oh, let me get that onion out of there. Alright. I'm making a mess. Alright, it does call for 1 can of Rotel. We don't have Rotel. I don't usually buy it. Rotel is nothing more than diced onions with chili peppers. Now this is a bigger can of diced onions than what a can of Rotel would be. So we're just going to put the whole can in there, and then the whole can of the Hatch chopped green chilies. You can put that in there. These are not hot chilies. I mean, they might be a little bit. They're not super hot. Alright, and then it says 1 can of tomato sauce, but it does not give you any sort of size. So I have used 4 ounce and I have used 15 ounce. Today we're using 15. Give me all of that. Okay. Now I've got to get my hands washed off and get my hamburger meat or my ground beef. Can you chop me up an onion? I don't know what size because I don't remember what it says.
It says onion.
Oh, it just says onion. Okay. And it's supposed to be a pound of ground beef cooked. This is a little bit more than a pound, or it was before we cooked it. I need a different spoon. I got this so that I could do the cans. I'll be right back. Okay, so got a spoon to do this with, and he's gonna cut up the onion. There's a lot of, let me get that broke up. I need space, and I've got all these cans in my way. And yeah, there is fat in that, but there would have been fat in it if it was freshly cooked, so we don't care. It's just from the beef. It's beef tallow. Is that what it would be, Jeff?
What?
Beef tallow? The fat from the cow. I don't know. I have to figure that out. That's how they do. They render down, just like they render down pig to get lard. Anyway, 1 packet of ranch seasoning and 1 packet of ranch dressing. Nope. There's glare on this thing. Because I put it in these things, protectors. There's a glare. I couldn't read it. Alright, it says 1 packet of taco seasoning mix, 1 packet of ranch dressing mix. So 3 tablespoons of the bulk kind means it, what am I saying? 1 packet equals 3 tablespoons of the bulk of any kind or homemade. Yeah, that's how it works, because it's 3 tablespoons in those packets. Wow, I am not with it today. I cannot even speak properly. Alright, and then once he gets the onion in here, all we gotta do is stir it up and it's ready to go. Well, you might want to turn it on. But I'm gonna go ahead and stir it up some now. You don't have to cut them tiny. And it does have a little bit of onion already from those ranch style beans. But you know, you want to add the onion. And later on today, whenever this, see, everything in here is already cooked. Once it all gets hot and melds together and all the flavors marry and everything, that's when you can eat. It definitely fills up the pot. Why didn't you use a cutting board?
Excuse me.
Why didn't you use a cutting board?
Put it all in there?
Yeah, but why didn't you use a cutting board? We have so many cutting boards. I don't understand. How'd you like the new knife?
It cut good.
It cuts good? Yeah, they do cut good. Those new ones. Alright, now we're just going to put the lid on. And later on I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to pretty much look like this, except all the way, well, the onion's not cooked, but everything else is cooked. So I guess once the onion gets cooked, you can eat. But the way it says to serve it is with, let's see. Oh, it says to, right before serving, cut flour tortillas into fourths and fry in hot oil. We've never done that because we don't want to do that. We serve it with we have done jalapeno cornbread, we've done crackers, we've done regular cornbread, but we always put cheese on it too. So there's that. All right, I gotta put the lid on it. It's over here. And I'll be back later after I get back from our lunch. Hey guys, I'm back home and I'm opening up the house. I was opening this curtain, like some on that side, some on that side, but since Daisy's food is down here, I didn't want it to be bugging her, so I just put it all on one side. But had fun at lunch, visiting with a friend, met her friend from Seattle, and we sat and talked for a while. I don't know how long. What time is it? Oh, that's not working. It's on the wrong thing. Oh, a couple hours. It's almost 3 o'clock. It's been almost 3 hours, not quite. But Jeff is already going to work. He was going to work right after me and my sister-in-law left. My sister-in-law picked me up. I don't know if I told y'all that. But anyway, got back home. I checked the soup, and it's smelling delicious, and it's looking good. No way I could eat right now. I need to stir it some probably. Actually, let me do that. Let me sit y'all down on the counter. Oh, sorry for all the jiggle juggling. I need to also empty the dishwasher and the dish drainer. So I'll do that while I'm talking to y'all. I did not wash the big pan yesterday, the big iron skillet. I usually don't let it sit like that, but Jeff and I started watching a show, and then my sister-in-law and her husband came over with Kaylee, our niece, their baby, for a little while, and I totally forgot it was over here. And by the time it was time to go to bed, or by the time I noticed it was time to go to bed, and I was just like, oh, I can't. I don't have the energy anymore. Because with an iron skillet, you gotta wash it, and then you've got to dry it and oil it and all this stuff. So I just let it be. I mean, it was just, what? It was just ground beef in there, it's fine. So I just let it go. I haven't had any coffee today, and my French press is dirty because didn't wash it last night. So I'm gonna have to wash that if I want any coffee. I want to get me one of those pour over deals because I feel like if I had one of those, I could use it for days like today when I'm, you know, I need two things, I think, for myself. Honestly, I feel like I do. But I don't have to have two, but might be better. I don't know. But yeah, we had a good lunch. Caught up on some things. And had a good chat. Her friend from Seattle is actually from Canada, but she's moved to Seattle, I don't know how many years ago. I didn't ask that part, but she loved hearing us talk because, you know, she's not used to Southern accent. So, that was fun. It was really fun. I like that I'm able to do things like that now, because where we used to live, I couldn't do stuff like that. It was, I mean, I did sometimes, but it was much harder on me to be able to do it. So I like that I can now. Which the last time we met for lunch, I'm not gonna worry about that big plate, I'll do it later. Last time we met for lunch was over a year ago, I want to say. And it looks as though this thing has started with the wet stuff again, or maybe it's just the cups. The cups always seem to be wet. And the lids. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because I have a dishwasher that cleans the dishes, and if I have to put them in a dish drainer to let them dry, then that's okay. I'm not going to complain about it. These ones are fine. You know, there's certain things in life we just need to be thankful we have something, because some people don't have dishwashers. Some people don't have running water. I'm thankful I have these things. And no, I'm not trying to preach at anybody. I'm not trying to say anything negative. But I have to realize sometimes that I have to be grateful for the gifts that I have. Okay, one more cup, and then the top one is empty. And I have noticed that I have developed a habit of things that go up to the very top, which this one's wet today. I have been putting it in the dish drainer and getting one of the boys to put up there because I don't want to climb on the ladder that we have here. We have one that we have here, and then we have another one at the house that's like a stool. I feel more confident on that stool than I do on the one here. So we're gonna have to bring it down here. The reason why we haven't brought it is because we might need it to paint and stuff up there. But I think I'm gonna tell Jeff I wanna just swap them out. Swap them around, change them up. And not have, you know, that's still dirty. I wonder why that's still dirty. I don't know what was in it. Leftovers of some sort. All right, you guys turn around over here. Look at me. Look at me. You don't have to look at me, but anyway. Today, my plan is to wash some clothes. And I'm going to film some videos for the planner channel. And I'm going to, oh sorry, that probably jumped y'all around a little bit. I didn't mean to. Ah! Sorry about the turbulence. But I'm gonna film those videos and I'm going to edit some for this channel. So, that's the plan. I don't have any other plans other than that. So, I just heard something. Let me see what it was. Might have been one of the dogs outside. But I'm not sure. It sounded weird. Yes, it was one of the girls outside. Probably barking. Sometimes it could be a cow. We heard cows in the middle of the night the other night. Or not in the middle of the night, but it was late evening. It was like 8 or 9. I call the middle of the night everything, don't I? Okay, so I got the dishwasher filled up. It was probably the dog that was making a noise outside. If it wasn't the dog, it was probably a cow. So, I'm going to take my French press apart, and later on, if I want some coffee, I can have it. Well, I'm going to take it apart and clean it, I should say. Not just take it apart, just so I can use it. That sounds weird. I'm going to get me some extras of the screens, because it seems like that's the one thing that it gets bent and worn out more quickly than anything else. From my experience from having my other one. Not this one. This one seems fine. Get a brush. Give me some soap so I can clean this thing. My shirt's going down. Gotta fix that. All right. And I have a little bowl here that is one that I don't put in the dishwasher that I need to wash real quick. I don't know if you can put it in the dishwasher. It's one of these little Pioneer Woman ones, and I don't want to get the pretty pictures off of it. And my Aldi French press, it's supposed to be solid stainless steel. It seems as though like somebody was telling a fib, because on the outside of it, not on the inside at all, there's like It's almost as if it's rust stains, but not rust. But it didn't happen until I put it in the dishwasher. So that's weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me wash this out. What is that noise? Okay. Must be the sink. There's still something there. It's coffee ground stuff because I didn't get them all out. That's okay. Alright, so as I said, I don't know what I'm doing today other than the soup and doing a little cleaning and doing some filming for the other channel and editing for this one. And I keep throwing y'all around, I'm sorry. Oh, my basket's not in here. Why is my basket not in here? Let me go grab it. Okay, so I got my basket. I'm just gonna fold these clothes up and put the others in. But I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about before I get started with this, let me show you a couple things that I said I was going to try to remember to show you. I did not remember to show you yesterday. The new vent covers. We got those in. They're really nice. I'm just going to show you the one in the bathroom. It's the same as both in the bedroom. This one right here. It's really nice. That's the kind we have in the bedroom. Okay. I can show you that one too, but the light's not on here, and I don't know, I just don't feel like fooling with it. Alright, and then the ones in the living room and kitchen are all like that. Now, I'm not going to show you Noah's room, but see, there's that, and there's one over there beside Miss Daisy, or in front of her. So there's that one. And like I said, I'm not going to show you the one in Noah's room. Noah's bathroom. Ow, my finger got caught in the tripod. Looks nice. Okay, and then the one in the office is the same as our bedroom. And it's down there. And we also got some more organization done in here. We got some more books put up there. We got some more things organized over here. That looks a lot better. Got some more things over here. Some of these book studies or Bible studies, I'm going to do them and then I'm going to pass them on unless it's something I really, really, really want to keep. But mostly I'm going to pass it on. Got books up there. Got my desk cleaned off mostly. This is my planners for the year of 2025, and still got to situate this part, but the office is better. And I was going to tell y'all that. I was going to actually do the office with y'all, but Jeff and I just started doing it last night, and so when I have help, and I didn't really want to film because it would have been take a lot more time, I'm going to take the help. So I showed y'all. You've seen me do things in the office anyway. So something I wanted to talk to y'all about. Now that I've got the office more straightened up and I've got my brain a little bit better with some things, with, you know, being more settled here and everything, I want to start back doing, are these dry? These aren't dry. This dryer, I won't be folding clothes with y'all today. I may just get Noah to do his own clothes because that puts me behind. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Let me just sit this down and I'll be right back. Okay, So I'm going to try to talk about this and not get distracted, not get a cat running over the table that you guys are sitting on and all this stuff, because I've been trying to tell you these things, but I keep starting over. Okay, I want to get the Bible study started back. You guys that have been around for a while know that I used to do Bible studies on my channel. I would do live streams, and then I went to just a video. It was not a normal video. It did not come out at the normal time. It came out at a different time, and it was not interfering with my normal videos. It was just an extra video each week. And if you wanted to watch it, you could watch it. If you didn't want to watch it, you didn't have to watch it. It was completely up to you. It was very well labeled, so you knew what it was. So I want to get started back with that. The reason why I have not started back is because, one, I did not have the tools here. Like, I didn't have all the things I wanted, like my concordances and my dictionaries and my Bible study tools. I know I don't need those. I could just use a Bible and I will be good. But I like to have extra just in case, because I'm not a Bible scholar. I didn't go to school for anything like that. I don't know everything, and honestly I don't think the people that went to school for it know everything either. I'm just saying. But I feel more confident in my, I don't want to say I'm teaching or leading, I don't know. Anyway, sharing. Yeah. I feel more confident sharing what I'm learning when I am learning in a way that makes me comfortable. And that's what I want to do. I didn't have anything set up. I still don't even know where my webcam is, y'all. So I can't even do a live stream unless I do it on my laptop, and I don't know if I can do that even. Never tried. But I want to get started with Bible studies again. I'm not sure when. Hopefully before the end of November. If not, by the 1st of December, I will be doing them. I do not know which date they're going to come out. I just know that I'm going to put them up, and it will be a total different video one day out of the week. I don't know which one. I feel as if I have let us moving. It did not stop me from doing Bible study. It did not stop me from reading the Bible. But I did not do as in-depth of studies. I have nowhere near gone away from the Lord. I still love the Lord the same. I'm still learning from Him every day. I'm still praying. I'm still very much in touch with Him. But I was not doing the in-depth study, so I didn't feel confident sharing anything with you. Like, I just didn't feel comfortable. Also, moving has taken up so much of my time with trying to get the house in order, trying to get things straightened out, and trying to get things in a way that we can live comfortably and not have to deal with all the crazy that, I mean, I didn't even know where things were at sometimes in the beginning. Sometimes I still don't. Sometimes it takes me 15-20 minutes to remember where I put something. And so I just didn't feel comfortable bringing you a study that I wasn't even ready to do. I wasn't prepared to share. So I decided I would put it on hold for a little while. But I'm ready to bring it back. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about the studies. As I said, I'm not a scholar. I don't know everything about the Bible. I know I've read it several times, but that does not make me a scholar. That does not make me that knowledgeable. I have read, but I've also forgotten. And then sometimes I read it again. I'm like, oh, I remember that. You know, that kind of thing. So, it's not that I don't feel confident sharing, because I really love sharing the Word of God with you guys. It's just that I want to be prepared, I guess. Even whenever I taught Sunday school and things, I still want to be prepared. So, I want to talk about what you will need if you want to join the Bible study. At this point in time, right now, all you need is a Bible, maybe a notebook and pencil or pen. for you to take notes if you want to. You do not need anything else. If you do not have a paper copy of a Bible, you can always use the internet. There's Open Bible, I think it's openbible.com. There's Bible Gateway, Blue Letter Bible. Some of them may be .org. YouVersion or the Bible app. Bible.com, I think, is one. Those kind of things. You do not have to have a certain version of the Bible. And I know a lot of people will argue with me, but I use different versions. I know people in my family don't believe that it's right to use any version except one, certain one. I don't feel that way. I feel like there are some versions that I won't use, that I won't talk about on the internet, but like I won't talk about on my channel. If you want to know, then I don't even know if I feel confident in you sending me an email, because I have my own personal reasons. It's my own personal reasons. It's not like anything else. So anyway, you choose what you want to use is my point. If you only want to use King James, use King James. If you only want to use NIV, use NIV. If you want to only use the Message, use the Message. If you want to use the American Standard Version, use American Standard. New American Standard Version. The Holman Standard Christian Bible, which I think now it's the Christian Standard Bible or Holman Christian Bible. Somehow it changed. Anyways, if you want to use the ESV, the NLT, completely up to you. I may not be using the same one every week. I don't know which one I'm going to be using. If you want to use the 1611 King James, if you want to use the Geneva Bible, you know, it's up to you. As long as it has Old and New Testament, it will work, because I will be going from Old and New, I'm sure. But we're not doing any certain study right now. So we're not going to use any kind of study book. I do have study books. You just saw those in my office, but I am not using any certain one right now. I don't know that I ever will. I might not. I don't know yet. Because last year, or no, earlier this year, I was using one, and y'all, it was just so wrong. It was just, I couldn't use it. And some of you, I felt so guilty because you had purchased it, and you all assured me that it was fine, that you understood, and you didn't want to use it either. And, you know, if you ever do buy a study that I recommend, please make sure you are doing it for you and not for me, you know, because you don't have to have the study to join the studies, because I go all over the place with things, and I pull from different directions whenever I am doing a study, because I have a lot of Bible study tools. I might be using a concordance, I might be using a commentary, I might be using a dictionary, I might be using 3 different Bibles, I might be using a study Bible, I might be using a regular Bible, I might be using a reference Bible. I don't know. You can't ever tell. You can't ever tell. Blah, blah. I might be using just my notes that I got from a sermon. I don't know where I'm going to pull from, because the beauty of what I'm doing, that sounds very conceited. I promise I'm not. What I am trying to achieve is sharing my heart with you guys. Sharing what I have learned, what makes me excited about God's Word, what makes me know more of Him. And that's the whole point. Also, I do not want anyone arguing in the comments. That has never happened on my channel. Not one time. But I don't want it to happen, because I have seen it happen before on other channels. And it's very sad. It can tear people apart. And we're supposed to be bringing each other together. We're supposed to be pulling each other together and loving each other. If someone is wrong about something, pray for that person. If they are absolutely unbiblical, and for some reason I don't see it, please email me. Take a screenshot. Tell me which video it was or whatever. If it is completely unbiblical and you can show me that it's unbiblical, let me know, because I don't want anybody doing any legalistic stuff on my channel, because I was raised in legalism, and honestly, it's terrible for man to bring that as God's word. Legalism is not God's word. It's just not. It's man making things work for him. And I'm not talking about man as in a man. I'm talking about human. The humans. So I'm excited to get started again. I am nervous to get started again, but I am confident that it is what I'm supposed to do. I enjoyed it so much before. I loved chatting with you guys in the comments about God's word. I loved emails you guys sent me about the studies. I loved hearing about what you were learning and us learning together. And I really am excited. So I wanted to tell you guys I am starting that back very soon. Now, as I said, I don't have anything that I'm doing right now. I want to do one more study on spiritual warfare, because I've already studied it. I've already got the notes and they're ready to go, and I want to do that. I've got to sit down and film it though. So that I'm going to do one more on that, which I could do months and months and years probably on spiritual warfare, because y'all, we're always fighting the devil. That's just the way it is. And as we've learned, there are lots of things against us, but that's okay, because we got a big old God that he will take care of us. So I don't want to continue talking about this right now, because I've got other things I really need to be doing. So I'll be back to show you the soup, but that's probably gonna be all. But let me know in the comments what you think about the Bible study. Now, another thing, I don't know which day, like I said, that I'm going to be posting it. So if there is a better day for you, like say you would rather watch it on a Tuesday, let me know. Or if you'd rather watch it on Sunday, let me know. And I will try my best to do the majority, you know. But the video's always going to be there. I'm not taking it down. So there's that. So I'll be back to show you all the soup. I hope this was okay. I do get nervous because I know some people don't want to hear about God, but a lot of you here do, so we're good. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so it's been a while, and I have now got this down on low. No, it's actually on keep warm, because it's done. I just wanted to show y'all I'm not doing a taste test, because we know how it tastes. We know we love it. It's done. Everything's good. We're about to eat. We'll have leftovers. This is one of those meals. Hold on, let me get the camera, turn around so I can talk to you for a second. This is one of those meals that is great for leftovers. It's also great for after you cook it and let it cool down. If you have extra, you can put it in the freezer for like individual freezer meals if you want to, for lunches and stuff. But it's really a delicious meal. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I did not do any cornbread or anything like that. I just did this, and we're gonna have crackers. But I'm gonna go ahead and fix Jeff a work bowl and fix him a bowl for whenever he is home tonight, and then fix Noah and myself one, and we'll just put cheese on top and eat it with crackers. But that is all I have for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, what was that? I sounded weird. But I'll be back tomorrow. It was a really good day, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And I do hope that I see y'all again. I'm really glad that we had a slow cooker meal on the plan, so I could go spend a few hours with friends and family and enjoy some girl time. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate that more than you'll ever know. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a prayer request, then leave that down below as well, if you don't mind, if you'd like for me to pray for you. And others will be praying too, I'm sure. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and Be sweet.